One last thing before we get back to the game. This is Tuesday's crossword. No theme. Let's speedrun it. Let's do it as fast as we can. Gobble, as printed. I think this is sick. Corporal or sergeant, non-commissioned officer. Is that right? Word with open or central. Open air, central air. Monthly budget item, rent. Could be a lot of things. Gobble, snarf, if like you eat something really fast. Do we call that a snarf? Flicker, icier. Convenient sources of tinctures and tonics. Starting with corn. Workout apparel could be a tee. No longer burdened by, free of. Nuke for one. 3 letters. A bomb. Hoagie. Hero. But also sometimes they call it a hero. Sandwich. Reunion attendees or alumni. Alumni. Me and Bobby McGee or something like that is in my head. Bobby McGee. Yeah, this is Wham, George Michaels. 40 Spice, what's her name? Is that Mel B? Me and Bobby. Ooh, something looks weird here. Is it not Mel B? Mel C? Oh, nuke is a weapon of mass destruction. It may be a chip or two, could be like an anti. Playground pathogen, cooties. Cootie. Dental detritus. Glosses. The book after the Gospels, maybe Acts. Trevor with the memoir Born a Crime. That looks like Trevor Noah. Cantonese counterpart called egg foo young. Is that an omelet? Neoliberal. Ian McShane. Let's come back at these. Oh, tartar. Like toothpaste has tartar control. Glosses might be sheens. Corner drugstore might have tinctures and tonics. And what's happening with our circles? Condor. Condor. That's a bird. It does look like Bobby McGee, doesn't it? For some reason, I thought Mel B. Maybe there's a Mel B and a Mel C. I don't know my Spice Girls lore, to be honest. Tool that may be used as a hoe. 3 letters. Mardi Gras follower. What comes after Mardi Gras? Lent? Maybe Lent. 100% all. Union requirements. Brass component. Oh, what makes up brass? Is it zinc? The zinc may be part of it, so that could be an ads. Oh, who sings Despacito? Oh, I forget. Let's go back to 2020, whatever year that was. I don't remember. Union requirements. Popular camp activity, or literally what the circles are creating 4 times. Well, we noticed that a condor is a bird. So is it something like bird watching? But there's a C right here. Let's keep going with all of our crosses. Needs for in vitro fertilization might be ova. Exploitative ones are users. Fish called a nishikigoi. I don't know. Let in on an email, BCC. Kettle component, a pot. Figure painted by Warhol. We saw this the other day. It was Mao. Skip out of a party. Canine welcomes. Item with hinged legs. Let's run through all the acrosses real fast. Salt Lake City to Minneapolis. You're going east and north? But maybe northeast? Maybe you go more... I don't know, actually. Who's the Green Lantern? What's his name? I don't know. Jim Jordan? For some reason that's in my head. Or is he someone who's in Congress? God whose avatars restore cosmic order. There's a lot that I'm not sure of off the bat here. Neither nor. Word after phone or modernly Zoom. Zoom call, phone call. Piece of blackboard chalk is a cylinder. Stir-fry accessory is a wok. Body personified by the Greek titan Selene. Walkie-talkie, over, copy. Could be a couple things. What's this? Big time could be era. Michael Sarah. We saw that clue the other day too. Cultivates. So long. Like Pittsburgh's Canton Avenue famously. Okay, let's look at our downs. Annulled as a license. Revoked. Sit non-ergonomically slouch. In a bit to a poet. Maybe anon. But let's keep it spelled right. Celery. A stalk of celery. Greek letter that represents summation is sigma. Marine photographer's aid. Scuba. Hang out with the boys. We don't know this. Net. Gain. Catches in the act. Nabs. Vermicub piece. Maybe a tile. Lex Luthor. Oh, another Spice Girls clue. What's happening today? 2 something 1. I have no idea. Okay, moving on. Anyway, have as support, rely on, use an axon, cleave, military force, troops, maybe. Some committees are ad hoc, plus or minus bits, ions. One vacationing in a camper, like an RVer. Bagpiper maybe wears a kilt. Spelling is a problem today. Fawn's mother is a doe. Lamb's mother is a ewe. Snake created by Medusa's blood. That looks like plows. Maybe this avenue is steep and this is an asp. We look at all those downs. Yeah, so what's this? That's not even the half of it. Well, this looks like you have no idea. But that looks wrong. Anywho? Anyhow? No, anywho is alright, because that looks like eons. Who's personified? What body? So maybe this is, oh, you have no idea. And that's hyena, which is not a bird. So we have condor, hyena, lion, crab. Card table fits here. So what's happening here? The camp activity is a scavenger hunt. And these animals are scavengers. I get it. Okay. So east-northeast was the direction. Canine barks. Hal Jordan, maybe? Oh, Hal Jordan, because that's Vishnu. Do we like lid there? Yeah, kettle has a lid. Okay, we're zoning in on it. 2 become 1. Oh, Selene is the moon. That makes sense. So what is this? Oh, the union maybe requires dues. Which would make that Luis Fonza. Ooh, but we're wrong somewhere. Uh-oh. Okay, let's lock in. Snarf, Wham, Axe. Is it Mel B? Noah. Corner drugstore. Tea, omelet. Did we misspell or did we actually miss something? Boy? That could be a fish. Scavenger hunt. Lid, Mao, Bale. Yeah. Card table. East, northeast. Neither nor. Oh, you have no idea. Moon over plows, eon, Sarah Steep. I'm worried about this Spice Girl situation. You think it's Mel B? Yeah, that was my inclination too. But that means this is Bobby McGee. And if that was right, the puzzle would tell us so. Corner drugstore, omelet and Neo. 10-minute segment. Yeah, I agree that Mel B is a person. What I'm worried about is maybe, like, why wouldn't she just go by Mel? Because there's another Mel. So we have Mel B and Mel C. But is Mel B, was she Sporty Spice? Or was she, what are the spices? We got Ginger Spice. We got Posh Spice. I think there's a Baby Spice or Sexy Spice or something. 40 spice. I don't remember all the spices. And I definitely don't remember which one Mel B would be. But I did say Bobby McGee before we even looked at this clue. So maybe I'm wrong somewhere else. I'm looking for misspellings first. And if I don't think I misspelled anything, then that means that we're just straight up wrong somewhere. Dues makes sense. Zinc. Stalk of celery. Sigma. Scuba. A bro down. That makes sense for hanging out with the boys. Vishnu. Earn. Nabs. Tile. Lex Luthor. Anywho. Rely on. So I don't think I misspelled anything, which means I'm just straight up wrong about something. Well, let's say the New York Times, you have bested us today. Let's check the puzzle and see. Oh, the singer of Despacito. So alumna we had wrong. It should be maybe alumni. So let's learn what happened there. Alumni. So this is the thing with where a Latin word, it ends in US. So the plural is alumni. But I've seen alumni with like A and AE. Okay, so we're getting into gender. So if it's female, then we get alumni where the plural is AE. This is a lot to remember. A singular female alumnus is alumna. And the plural of that is alumni. Maybe this version means not just males, but any group. I don't know, Latin genders. But maybe, that's still on me. I should have gone back to that. Because even when I typed that in, I was saying out loud, I was like, alumni. I was saying it, but I kind of just put the A and moved forward. What really got me was not remembering the Despacito singer. Great song from a couple years ago. First time you heard of it was when you were told that you were one. You are an alumnus. So we had a scavenger hunt. Condor, lion, crab, and hyena, animals that are scavengers. And you can go on a scavenger hunt when you're at camp. Okay, great puzzle. We learned about the endings of Latin words. I feel great. GG New York Times.